Greetings, judges, class 2017. My name is Xavier Jones. We're out here at AUC talking to the football players from Morehouse, talking to the basketball players from Clark Atlanta, seeing their opinion on does marijuana affect athletic performance. So let's check it out. We're here from Morehouse football team, seeing his opinion on does marijuana affect athletic performance.
I'm Julian, business marketing major, freshman from Columbus, Ohio.
So, in your opinion, does marijuana affect athletic performance?
Depends on how often you take it. I know some of my teammates who smoke marijuana quite often. It affects their endurance, but I don't think it'll have any effect.
All right, what about painkillers? I know you go through the season, have injuries. Do you think painkillers would be better than marijuana?
Again, it's in dosage. I know marijuana is probably a lot more recreational to take for pain than painkillers. So I know a lot of my friends, and personally, marijuana.
So if your teammates would let you know that they smoke weed just to get through the season, as far as pain, do you think they should be tested?
No. Yeah, no.
Hi, I'm Rihanna Miller. I play basketball here at Clark Atlanta University, and I'm a criminal justice major. I'm a freshman.
All right, do you think marijuana affects athletic performance?
No, I don't think marijuana affects athletic performance because, well, it depends on how much you smoke, to be honest, because sometimes it messes with your lungs. But other than that, a couple times, it doesn't really hurt.
All right, do you think it could be beneficial to athletes?
No, I don't think it really helps athletically.
All right, if an athlete were to use marijuana for a medicinal purpose, do you think they should be tested?
No, because if they need it, then that's what they need.
All right, and then in your personal opinion, do you think marijuana would be better than using painkillers?
I don't know. I don't know the details on it. But if it helps somebody mentally, then I think that's the most it does. I don't think it really helps with physical pain. I don't know much about it. So
I got two football players with me from Clark Atlanta. So guys, does marijuana affect athletic performance?
Yes, marijuana affects athletic performance. Sometimes it can make player play better or play, worse.
In my opinion, I think weed makes athletes slow down when running. It makes them tired faster. That's really it.
So if I told you marijuana was used for a medicinal purpose, do you think athletes should be tested for it?
No, because you have to use it. I don't trust but to use it.
All right. Do you think marijuana could be beneficial?
Yes, it could be beneficial because to some people it helps them focus more on situations like say I got a play call and then say I may smoke a little week before I practice a game. My mind is focused on this certain play call, this certain thing I got to concentrate on.
All right. Well, guys, I appreciate that. Hey, almost done, man. I got Tarvin here from Morehouse baseball team.
Majoring in kinesiology from Atlanta, Georgia, senior. To me, marijuana does not affect the athlete's performance. Honestly, it may enhance them due to the fact that keeping the mind geared in, locked into one goal, one focus, one accomplishment. And that's, of course, ultimately, at the end of the day, a win.
So guys, back at it again. I'm here with Kendrick from Payne College.
So,
all right, Ken, what's your opinion on marijuana and athletic performance?
I feel like if you can control it, if it doesn't negatively affect you, man, why not?
All right, so if it doesn't negatively affect somebody, do you think they should be tested for it?
No.
All right, so if someone was using it for a medicinal purpose, do you think it would be beneficial for the athlete?
Yeah, it should, yeah.
All right, I'm here with Zach from Morehouse.
How y'all doing? My name is Zach Lowe, finance major. I'm here at Morehouse, and on the topic of marijuana and athletic performance, I feel as if it does affect performance in the sense of it hinders your ability to have full cardiovascular performance as you compete. as far as strength-wise, it doesn't necessarily affect muscle growth, but it does affect your lungs when you run and when you try to do everything, such as, all of that good stuff. But, yeah.
So if you were to use it for a medicinal purpose, do you think you should be tested for it?
For medicinal purposes, well, no, just because it's medicinal purposes. You obviously have some other physical ailment that's greater than, what's going on, so you have to do it. Just like glaucoma or something like that, something that you have to have with you.
All right, I got a dual sport athlete here with me from Morehouse College.
Tremel Gooden, kinesiology major, class of 2020.
All right, Jamel, what's your opinion on marijuana and athletic performance?
I feel like, well, me personally, not the typical marijuana smoker. I've done it once in high school, but my rate on which I work out and take care of my body really didn't affect my play as much because of how the long seasons, take care of my body, eat the right things, drink a lot of water, working out a lot, just the usual way of taking care of your body. So the time that I have done it, it didn't affect me as much as I think it will affect other people that do it more often, like on a day-to-day basis.
So as marijuana is more like an enhancing drug, since you play two sports, you know how long the seasons are, so how would you cope with injuries? Would you rather use marijuana or would you just use the typical painkillers?
Me personally, I go with the usual painkillers because I don't think you'll want to play a game under the influence of marijuana. It's like your mind's all gone. You really not gonna be able to focus like that. So I feel like the typical painkillers that that's prescribed would be a lot better for you.
All right, and for those athletes who do use it during games, do you think they should be tested?
Me personally, I feel like it shouldn't matter. Like, it's not a strengthening. Like, it doesn't affect your strength or your ability to do anything. So, me personally, I don't think it should matter. If that athlete chooses to use marijuana, then it should be that choice.
Here at Georgia State with my boy T-Time.
My name is Terry Thomas. I'm a biology major, freshman. And on the topic of marijuana enhancing performance, personally, I'm not a big user of marijuana, so I'm not sure of its effects, but I don't feel like it would accelerate someone's performance or hinder their performance, so I don't think it has an advantage or a disadvantage by using the drug.
All right, well, being at a D1 college, playing for a D1 football team, you have long seasons, good opponents, so I know you're a defensive end, so when it comes to injuries, how would you cope with it?
My big thing is ibuprofen, to be honest. I've been using that since I was little, so every time I have a little knack or bruise, it's ibuprofen is the first line of defense, and then I'll talk to the trainer and see what I need to do from there on.
What about when it comes to broken bones or muscle tears? Do you think painkillers would be the best source if you knew that marijuana was more efficient?
I wouldn't say painkillers would be more efficient if marijuana was, proved to be better. So coming for a medicinal purpose, I would say marijuana would be, useful and very effective with dealing with injuries, such as you said, broken bones, and those tougher injuries to cope with. So I would agree with that statement.
So for players that do use it for medicinal purposes, such as injuries or stress, do you think they should be tested?
I don't think they should be tested. If it's proven that it has a good medicinal purpose, then those athletes that are using the drug shouldn't be tested for legal purposes.